Okay. Hey everybody, welcome to Dropkick.
I'm Alan.
I'm Steele.
I'm Jessica.
And I'm Chao.
And today we are going to be talking about a movie that these guys have not seen.
We skipped out on it.
But me and Chao went to go see it. It's called The Neighbors, and it is fantastic.
I think there is a movie called The Neighbors, so this is just
This is
Neighbors.
just Neighbors?
Neighbors?
Yeah,
Neighbors.
it's Neighbors.
No, I swear
Neighbors?
it was The Neighbors.
It's Neighbors.
I think it's
it's
just
Neighbors.
Neighbors.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh.
I think The
It's
Neighbors is like a horror movie.
I think so.
Well, this
We
is
went and
Did you
watched
guys
a
watch
horror
the horror
movie.
movie?
this is definitely not a horror movie, except
Okay.
for it was kind of cringy to watch at times.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So what's the premise of the movie? Like, what's it about?
So essentially, if you guys have seen the trailer, the premise of the movie is there's this young couple that have a new baby. That's Seth Rogen's character.
Oh,
Seth Rogen.
This
That
is
guy.
really horror.
But not that guy.
Seth with
That
the baby.
guy.
This is Seth Rogen.
Seth Rogen. In case you guys don't know who Seth
This
Rogen
is the baby.
That's
Oh my god.
Anyhow, Seth Rogen's character him and his wife have this little baby, and they're kind of missing out on their youth, and they're, oh, we have this baby now, we miss going to parties, until this fraternity moves into the house next door. And they're like, oh, wait, let's get in with the fraternity, and we'll go. And they go over and they party with them for one night.
Yeah, they try to be cool with them so that way if they make noises, they
Yeah.
can go over there.
Yeah.
Hey,
Hey,
come,
be
keep
quiet.
Hey,
it
keep it
down.
down, guys.
Yeah, keep it down.
Keep it down. They keep doing
Yeah,
this
they
weird-
do like, yeah, keep it down.
Just keep it down.
Yeah.
Like,
Down.
like,
Keep
you're, like
it
you're
down.
throwing
Just keep
your
it
waist.
down.
Just
Yeah.
keep it down.
Shut
Yeah.
the fuck up. My
just-
baby's sleeping.
Yeah. So like we'll go over there, we'll hang out with them, we'll be cool with them, we'll party with them, and then they'll keep it down. So they go over there and they party with them.
Oh, so this was
Yeah.
their plan.
Yeah,
Yeah.
this is their plan. So they go and they party with them for one night. And then they go home and they're like, wow, that was so fun. That was
Yeah.
great. And that was the best night of my life, even though I feel terrible. And they're like, oh, awesome. And then the next following night, the party's going on again because it's fraternity. So of course the party's gonna keep going. But
Yeah.
they're like, what the heck?
All day,
Yeah.
every day.
Yeah, all day, every day.
Yeah.
But so they're calling the guy and they're like, be quiet, be quiet, be quiet. And they can't get a hold of the guy.
Mhm.
So they do what they promised they wouldn't do the previous night, and they call the cops
Oh
anonymously.
god.
And from there, it starts this huge feud between the neighbors.
A lot of hijinks
Mhm.
going
a lot
back
of just
and
crazy
forth.
hijinks
Yeah,
involving
yeah.
a lot of just
So what
different
were you
things.
guys' favorite scenes? Like, I mean, I know Chow's a big fan of the baby. Like, you really like the baby.
Yeah, the baby's
He's so
super
cute.
cute.
Like, what
yeah.
does the baby do that's so cute? Like, you told me a scene in which they were having sex. And then
Yeah, it was like
they
in the
turn
beginning they were
crib
having
around?
sex, and he was like, I don't know if I could do this while the baby was looking at us. And so she's like, it's okay. So she got up and turned the baby around,
Mhm.
and the baby still like turned
just
around
so
and like just smiling at them.
One of
It was
those.
so funny. Yeah. And it was like at the end, like they have like baby picture, they
Uh-huh.
took picture
Yeah.
of the baby. It was
Oh,
just really
okay.
cute.
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
Yeah, they had like the baby. It's a little baby girl, but they had her dressed up like the Breaking Bad guy.
Oh, Walter White.
Walter White. They had her dressed up like they had like a little
Yeah.
penciled on.
Horrible.
They had like a little yellow thing.
They had
had like
the hair
little
and
blue.
everything.
Yeah.
It was
Yeah,
adorable.
It was just,
Yeah.
yeah.
It was just so cute.
Baby's
really cute.
What was your guys' favorite
I,
scene? Or
I like the
what
fighting
really
scene at
stood
the
out?
end whenever they're fighting
Uh-huh.
and they grab the dildo. And
Oh yeah, and his character shoves a dildo into this character's mouth.
I bet you I know what Seth Rogen's reaction was. He's like, why would you do that?
That's exactly.
That's
That's
He's like,
exactly-
"That
I mean, it's Seth
Why
Rogen.
would you do
His
that?
role never changes, you know.
Yeah, he always plays the same character.
Yeah, I
And
know.
this is like this is like Zac Efron's like second or third movie where after
High School
High
Musical.
School Musical.
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, I'd say. I mean, this role fit him
Did
very
he do
well.
alright?
Yeah, the role fit him very well.
Yeah.
He
He was
looked
a good
very
jock.
good.
Yeah.
He looked very good.
Yeah.
And his-
Arrows to the
Yeah,
penis.
Yeah.
His entire
It's
body
like-
is so muscular.
Yeah.
Like it looks like his abs are pointing at his dick.
Okay,
like it's just
so-
like.
And they mention it at the end too.
Yeah, they do.
I mean, between Zac Efron and you got Jacob or like Edward from like Twilight and all these guys, I mean, where does Zac Efron kind of stack?
I would put him at the top.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
I would
His
too.
body
yeah.
looked pretty nice.
I don't know.
Yeah, I saw a picture and I kind of agree.
Really,
Yeah.
Taylor Lautner's
Yeah.
pretty hot.
Like
I
let's
don't know.
we should go put in a picture of him
yeah,
shirtless right here.
okay. This is Zac Efron, Taylor Lautner, and then we're gonna put in Edward right here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh God,
Yeah.
Edward.
I don't know.
Edward.
Is
I don't
there
know.
anybody else?
Edward,
Yeah.
Edward doesn't really have a good
He's
body
really
though.
pale.
Yeah, he's
Yeah,
really
he's just
pale.
really
He's
pale.
like he have like a hairy chest.
Yeah, he has his
Yeah.
awkward. It's not like fully grown in
Awkward
hair. It's like
patches.
Yeah,
awkward
it is like,
patches of
dude,
hair.
like when you're gonna take off your shirt, at least wax first
Yeah.
before you take off your shirt.
If you're
'cause-
gonna go for that skinny pale guy look, you
Yeah.
gotta at least like.
Well, I mean,
do some
what's another person
manscaping.
that's like what is that, teen heartthrob right now? that would
what's
kinda
the guy
fit?
that played Thor?
Thor?
Thor.
No, he's not.
Yeah,
he's not a
but-
teen heartthrob. Oh
He's
shit!
pretty cut though.
He is pretty cut.
He's really attractive.
Oh,
Yeah.
I just went a little gay
Anyhow.
there.
Yeah, it happens.
Okay.
Anyhow.
Yeah,
So that's-
he
Yeah,
Yeah.
He definitely works out.
So that's the movie.
Yeah. Well, what do you guys think? How many drop kicks between you guys?
Out of
5.
10?
Five.
Out of
Out of
5.
five.
Five. Yeah.
I'd say it was a solid comedy. I mean, it wasn't
Yeah.
spectacular.
Wasn't super.
It wasn't super fantastic.
So
it wasn't.
answer the question 1 through 5.
I'll put it at a 3. You know,
Yeah, I'll put it
Even.
at 32.
Okay.
Yeah.
So 3 drop kicks out of 5. Ding ding ding.
I didn't get the thumbs up.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So we're also here talking about our other movie, Xmen. Ching. Oh.
I mean, what?
So on the same night that they had the opportunity to go watch Neighbors, we went to go watch X-Men: Days of Future Past,
Yep.
and I love this movie.
I liked it. I
Yeah.
wouldn't put it under love it. I mean,
It
there's only certain amount of movies that I put under love.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
I mean, I like it. It's up there, but it's not.
but out of
the way.
all the movies that we've seen this year,
so far, yeah, I agree.
oh my
X-Men
God,
is the
this
one that blew me out of the water.
X-Men
Yep.
of all movies,
Is it better than
It's-
Spider-Man? The new
it's
Spider-Man?
better
Yeah, it
than
is Spider-Man.
Spider-Man.
Yep,
It's
I
better
agree.
than Godzilla.
Is
Yep.
it better than Captain America?
I don't.
Ooh,
You watched Captain.
No,
America.
I don't know. It's about the same level actually.
Okay. Well, out of all of the movies that
But that we've
they've
seen,
made,
yeah.
Well, I mean, even X-Men, like even the X-Men movies.
Yep.
All of them
This
are
is the
pretty-
best one. So.
Generally, pretty terrible.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
this
That's
movie's.
why I wasn't really interested.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm like giving up on X-Men.
Yeah, I came in
Yeah,
with
I'm
like
the
the
same.
lowest expectations.
I mean, that might be why
Yeah.
it was so good too,
I
because
don't
you
know.
weren't
No,
expecting
but my
nothing.
my
but
buddies like Shane and who
Joho?
else told us?
No, was it Joho?
It wasn't Joho. We
Nani?
had no, it
No.
wasn't Nani. It was somebody you
Shout-outs.
know too. Yeah, shout outs.
Sure.
It was somebody you know as well that said, "Oh no, actually, it was a lot of my Facebook buddies.
Yeah.
They
I
were
mean-
telling me, expect good things. It had like a 91% on Rotten Tomatoes.
Yeah, I was
think it's
surprised
kind
by
of
that
holding
score.
it.
I mean,
Yeah, and
It's a winner.
yeah, it's actually pretty good. So basically, it starts at the beginning in the future and stuff like that, and then what they do is they transport
Logan.
which is Wolverine.
Yeah.
They transport him back in time, but it's not like he.
They
travels through
transferred his consciousness back in
Yeah,
time.
so like, think about if you took your brain and you stuck it in your 3-year-old self, and you had to relive your life with the knowledge and your experiences that you have now.
God.
That's basically what they did with
That is an
Wolverine.
interesting.
Now I
premise.
think
Yeah.
that was so constructed because
You think so?
Kitty Pryde does not have the power to send consciousness back.
Yeah, I don't know what's up with that.
Kitty Pryde, for
Yeah.
you that don't know, Kitty Pryde,
She passes through walls.
yes,
That's her powers.
she and then if she
Yes,
goes through
I-
electrical power,
So that's
she
it?
disrupts it. But
Yeah.
that's it.
No.
No,
like,
she does
this-
this thing.
insert.
Yeah,
where
she
she's
just-
like, she puts your head like she lays you down, and she's like, "I'm in your head," and then like it transports them back
Back
in
in-
time.
yeah.
Weird.
Which honestly, I felt that was too far fetched. I mean,
Yeah.
this is a mutant movie.
They
Could
could
have
like a machine or a robot or.
they
some
could
sort
have
of
made up a whole new
Yeah.
character just for that
Yeah.
role. Honestly,
Yeah.
But I mean, it was a lot of really funny moments because
yeah.
they stick Wolverine in these situations in which like he's just getting out of bed of a lady that he's supposed to be the bodyguard of, and like people break down the door. They're like, "Hey, you're not supposed to be fucking the boss's daughter," and he's like, "Oh, I didn't fuck her. I just got here." I mean, it's some pretty funny stuff, and
Yeah.
I
I mean, this
yeah.
is before he has the metal claws also.
Yeah.
So
Oh
he
yeah,
ends
yeah.
up-
So he had the bone claws.
So that plays a part
Oh,
because of
interesting.
Magneto. So
Yeah, that does.
So then, because from what I've heard, some
Mhm.
people saying that this was an attempt to correct past mistakes.
I
that they
think
made.
it
It did. Well,
Okay.
for the most part,
I
it
think it
did.
did,
Just
yeah.
because they kind of just said, fuck all the other movies. This is the real
Yeah, just
one.
pay attention to this one, guys. Yeah, that's.
So I mean, if you haven't
Yeah.
seen any of the other movies, I think you'd be caught up with just watching this one.
Yeah.
Really.
Yeah.
So if I saw no other X-Men movie and I went to this one, I would be just fine.
Yeah, you should
Yeah.
just watch this one. And they actually did a really amazing job of bringing everybody back.
Yeah.
Like
They introduced.
Femke Jensen.
Yep.
They have Holly Berry come back as Storm.
Mhm.
They had Ian McKellen, Patrick Stewart, all of these guys
Oh.
that were in past X-Men movies.
Yep,
And
they
they
came
bring 'em
back.
Yeah.
Which I thought they
That's
did a
pretty
good job,
cool.
but
Yeah. Usually, you know how like they usually change like the
Yeah,
actor, and
yeah.
you're like,
Actor.
who the fuck
Yeah.
is that guy? Like
Yep.
Iron Man, where like they changed
The black guy,
I forgot his
Terrence
name.
Howard
Yeah.
with Don
Yeah.
Cheadle,
Yeah.
Yep.
and you were just like, they don't look the same.
Yeah.
Are
They're
they
both
the same?
black.
Yeah,
I don't
yeah.
know.
They're like, America's not gonna know this guy. He's black. It's just like, oh no, that's
Well,
terrible.
at least like they can have like a backstory. Like, oh, this guy something happened.
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
they
Yeah.
decide not to work with
Yeah,
them anymore.
yeah.
At least like have that background story.
But they didn't. I mean, in this one, they brought back everybody.
That's
Yep.
awesome.
I felt like Michael Fassbender, the young Magneto.
Yep.
I thought
think he did a great
he's
job.
the standout
Yeah.
performance in this movie. But I mean, were there anything that you guys wanted to know? Maybe
I mean, what's your favorite scene?
Yeah.
Quicksilver.
I love Quicksilver. That was a really
Quicksilver.
good scene.
So I'm gonna spoil this because I want everybody to know about this scene because I don't know, I liked it so much.
Yep.
There's a scene in which the X-Men from in the past they're trapped and there's like a bunch of cops around, right?
Uh-huh.
And
They're gonna shoot
they all
these bullets.
shoot.
Yep.
And then so everybody's freaking out. And then Quicksilver, basically what his superpower is, he just runs really fast. He's like the Flash in the
Yeah, I
Marvel
was gonna
universe.
say.
And what he does is he puts on his glasses and he puts on his headphones, right? And then he's just listening to music. Like, I don't know what song
I think it was
it.
like classical or cause it
was
wasn't classical
like
music,
old
but it was
rock.
it was like a
old
really
rock.
calm song.
And like he's just like da 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 da. He's running around the room
Yeah.
and he's changing the bullet positions.
That's just
And
awesome.
then he walks up to a guy and he's like this, and then
Yeah.
like he takes his other guy's hand and does this, and then he comes back and then like he just stops, and then everything goes back in, right? So all the
Yeah.
bullets miss all the good guys,
Yep.
and people are like
Hitting
punching
each other,
themselves
yep.
and stuff. Like it's actually really funny. Like that was like my favorite scene,
Yeah,
and they
that's
did
awesome.
such
Yeah.
a fantastic job.
Now
I
I'm
love
curious about Quicksilver being into the Avengers, just because the reason being is because
the
in
rights, right?
Yeah,
The
because
rights for the
Captain
character.
America 2 introduced Quicksilver and Scarlet Witch at the end.
They did. They did.
So I'm just curious because they didn't call them mutants either, because X-Men has the right of the word mutant.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So they called them miracles.
Yeah, I don't know.
That would
So.
really irritate me.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I hate that all these different
Miracles.
companies have all of these Marvel licenses.
Yeah,
And they
I mean,
won't give it up because they're gonna continue to make
Of
movies
course.
and make money off of them,
Yeah.
and then so it prevents them from like mixing up anything else. But I mean, I thoroughly enjoyed it. I
No,
thought
I enjoyed
was,
it too. I mean, I give
I
it
was
a high
very
rating.
surprised.
Yeah.
How many
Yeah, how'd you
drop
rate
kicks
it?
out of 5?
The last one I did was Godzilla, right?
Yeah, it was Godzilla,
And I gave it a 2, I believe.
yeah, but I
Yeah.
think we settled on a 3.
Yeah, we said on a 3.
Yeah.
Honestly, I would give this one a 4. I think it was
Awesome.
it was better than Godzilla. It showed
Mhm.
a lot more fighting. It showed a lot of the powers, which I really liked of all the
Yeah.
X-Men characters.
I mean, if I had to make a call, it'd be pretty close to like a 5, and I'd do like a 4.5 out of 5. But I guess we
Mhm.
have to go with a consensus here of 4
Yeah.
drop kicks out of 5.
Ding.
Ding. Okay. Well,
Alright.
thanks everybody for joining us. I see that you got to run, Jess.
Yeah, I gotta get going. Work.
Uh,
I'm like easily sick bum.
okay. Well, thank you very
Alright.
much for watching.
Thank you.
Like, comment, and subscribe.
Do what you have to.
Yeah.
Just let us know that you're watching.
Bye bye.